Well, hello and welcome everyone to beautiful Townsville, beautiful sunny Townsville. This is my hometown. I'm excited to be here. The club that I support in the NRL, hosting a team that I despise in the NRL, the West Tigers. I'm Jack Carl. Joining me in the commentary box is, well, nobody tonight. Here by myself. I'm here to take us through a beautiful Monday night football. Here come the Cowboys, led out by that big man there, Justin Monkey. Losing narrowly to the Newcastle Knights last week. They've got their home opener. First game of the season in North Queensland, and they'll be looking to impress those from all the way across the pseudo-state. The Tigers, on the other hand, they're 0-3. They're not wanting to slump to 0-4. Jeff Keane correctly kicking off this week. Dakota Diab with a little bit of a mishap last week in the goal kicking. Bit of a wrong message got sent down. Coda ended up goal kicking for the first half. The Tigers, they'll have no excuses this week though. Jeff Keane puts the ball on the tee and gets us underway here in Townsville. Go down to big Chad Johnson, the vice captain, who channels his forward days from SRL 1.0 and just takes the hit up. Lee shot in at dummy half, the Redcliffe product, getting it off to Michael Crimp. The Tigers, they've had a tough start to the season. Captain Jeff Keane has been pressing over this team list, so they want something to click soon. Cowboys, they looked pretty strong in weeks 1 and 2, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. Michael Crimp, good little break up the middle. That blue hair, luscious hair blowing in the wind. There's Justin Monkey with a short ball. He's got some space, and Cody Mansour with the ankle tap, a try-saving tackle. Great first set from the North Queensland Cowboys. They're 70 metres, and they're able to kick it out to Ben O'Donnell, but he won't be trapped in the corner, and they give a piggyback penalty away. Michael Crimp creeping up a little bit high, taking Ben O'Donnell's head off. I think the Tigers fans, they'll have a point to raise about potentially that being more. It was a pretty egregious head-high tackle. Nonetheless, the Tigers get us back underway 40 metres from their own line. It's good field position to start this, realistically, their first set. Coda Diab with a nice little step. He's got some space to move, and Michael Crimp shuts him down relatively quickly. They move into the red zone now with a strong run from Kobe Johnston and an offload to Keane, the captain. Takes on a strong tackle to get him down, and it's third tackle, and the Tigers are knocking on the front door. Cody Mansour with a good ball to Iru Ramraid. Can he push his way over? He will, but it'll be on his back. We'd like to see the bunker send these upstairs. They don't send it upstairs. They let it play on. I'm surprised they didn't take it back. Roto Cashman, no room to work with. Chad Johnson able to tackle him in a millisecond. Leondis with the kick. Comes off. I'm surprised that wasn't accidental offside because it comes off his own player. And luckily for the Cowboys, that doesn't penetrate the line because it's a dangerous looking kick. We'll run through the team lists for this week. Obviously starting with the North Queensland Cowboys. Michael Crimp at fullback. The wings consist of Nathan O'Donnell and Tyreek Hamilton. Then as we've got Sonny Sharp and Zach Robinson. The halves combination, Lucas Deuce and Chad Johnson, both valued members of the team. Jeremiah Mataudia and Milo Carrigan make up the props. Willie Wishart at hooker. Luke Malchus to Tony Boucher in the second row. The captain Justin Monkey at lock. There's Lucas Deuce putting in a kick. It's a pretty good one. It's not going to have the distance. The angle's there. Jeff Keane is able to wrap it up and make a half break. On the Cowboys bench is Blake Harris, Darius Mitchell, Shakti, and Trooper Vakama, making up that Cowboys team that I believe is unchanged from their loss against the Knights. Willie Wishart coming up with the ball now. Sonny Sharp taking advantage of that. Steps Leondis into the backfield. Won't manage to get past whoever's in the headgear. Big pass from Chad Johnson. Drag 360 from Crimp. It's quite the spectacle there. Tackled by Roby Kelly, I believe that is, out there on that right edge. They're in attacking position. Malchus will try the crash play. He's going to be put on his back. And this time Adam G will elect to send it upstairs. A frantic start to this game on both sides. We're seeing a lot of end-to-end footy. In fact, that's that's Anthony Boone, rather. Not Itachi Kanoshi. They'll feed it off to Deuce, who's got an attacking kick. It was never in doubt. Michael Crimp, what a try. Again, it's that blue, luscious hair with those bright blue eyes. Jeez, they stick out so much. Lucas Deuce, we saw him try this in the SRL 1.0 where he switched into the halves. And it didn't really work for him. He struggled. He likes to play that position. We've seen him swap there now from day one in the SRL 2.0, and he's carving it up. And his halves partner, Chad Johnson, a big reason that they were so well in that set. The Cowboys hit the front at home early. Chad Johnson kicks it over the black dot. Add the extra 2 points. Hey, mate, you need a razor, Chad. The little sideburns you got going on. You may as well shave them off. And speaking of a razor, this man needs one as well. Got a bit of an untamed mop. This is kind of what it looks like. Where I've seen that in my broom closet before. Although Jeff Keane, he's got more pressing worries to attend to. This Tigers team, again, conceding more points. I believe they've conceded the most points in the SRL currently. I'll fact check myself on that. They are sitting in last place despite the Manly Sea Eagles losing earlier today by 1 point. The Tigers still sitting in last, even though they've got 3 losses compared to their 4. And I will issue a correction. I will not issue a correction. The Tigers have conceded 124 points. The next highest conceded points is the Manly Sea Eagles at 103. And as I was checking that, Sonny Sharp has gone into touch. Oh, what a shot on the captain. How's he managed to clean that up, Kobe Kelly? I thought they were going the other direction for a try there, the Cowboys. Try-saving effort from Kobe, because that was much needed. Joshua Dobson out on the right edge there, the right center. Fed the ball. Doesn't manage to step the opposing center, Zach Robinson. Kobe Kelly met in a strong tackle from the hooker, Willie Wishart. Cashman will feed it to Boom. Breaks out into stride for a moment there. Scary man when he runs, Anthony Boom. Feed it out to Cody Mansour on that right edge, swinging around. Giving it to Ben O'Donnell Jr., falling on his stomach. Caleb Kelly will put the bomb up. Kobe and Caleb, they're going to play with me. And speaking of bringing the boom, Anthony Boom rocks it. Nathan O'Donnell, a big shot. Trying to just get a bit of motivation in this team. Anthony Boom, obviously being the vice captain, wants to lead by example. Big shot. And we take on Jeremiah Matadia. Crosses him into the ground. Lucas Deuce, what a throw from Lucas Deuce. It goes about 5 meters forward, and Ben O'Donnell Jr., he's lucky not to score there. Nathan O'Donnell with a desperation tackle. Rather, it's Tyreek Hamilton on that left edge. Now the Tigers, they've got a chance to hit back after conceding the first try. There's Josh Dobson going to acting half. Boom! He's been so instrumental. Forcing the big hit and putting the pressure on Deuce. Now he's got his try assist for Kanoshi. It's the big boppers combining. Boom to Kanoshi. And the Tigers hit back on this northern end. The gap seemingly just opened up well and truly too easy there. The North Queensland Cowboys. A team that didn't concede many points last week. In what was a grinding affair, they only can let in 2 tries. That's a worrying sign in front of a home crowd to have that little defensive pressure off the back of one of your errors. I have to say, it's very in character of the North Queensland Cowboys to not be able to back up your errors. Jeff Keane, I think I just saw a smile on his face for the first time since he's taken the captaincy gig. He'll be more happy with the 2 points, though, if they come away victorious tonight. So the Cowboys strike early, the Tigers strike back with a little bit of luck. Nonetheless, you only make what's in front of you. Jeff Keane, he's a man in front of him. He sees Sonny Sharp, takes him on. There's the try scorer, Kenoshi, just missing the ball completely, and Justin Monkey cleans it up. Oh, Kenoshi, what are you doing? Both teams giving up errors pretty easily here. Chad Johnson will take the line on Kenoshi. I thought he was going to break off the tackle there. Willie Wishart, short ball. There's Boucher. Will not get much further than where the play the ball was. In fact, I think he's gone back from where the play the ball was. Johnson swinging to the right. There's Crimp. Step from O'Donnell. Can't beat Ramraid. Lucky not to go into touch. Wishart, Boucher, pushing. He won't. Kenoshi manages to stand his ground. And Leondis meets Wishart strongly. And the Tigers survive a silly error from the kickoff. And speaking of silly errors, nearly again. What are they doing there? Passing it like that in their own 10-meter zone. Kenoshi, lucky Monkey didn't flatten him. An absolute hospital pass. Tigers survived to tell the tale. I will say, just early on, I know very early, we've only seen 2 sets. It's a very small sample size. But Cowboys make an error, Tigers score. Tigers make an error. Yes, Tigers defend. So I hope that doesn't become the difference for the Cowboys as we progress with this game. I hope they continue to put up some weak defensive efforts. There's Caleb Kelly. That's going to screw with me all night. I apologize in advance. Caleb and Kobe are on the same edge as well. That would be Crimp with a 360. He gets around one defender. He makes him look silly. Cody Mansour's not that silly, though. Meet him strongly. Kerrigan, give it to me. Nearly a quarter of the way through this game. Substitutions from either team will be coming on. I'll use this opportunity now to run you through the Tigers team list. We've got Cody Mansour at fullback, already made a few good stops. Ben O'Donnell and Eru Ramraid on the wings. We'll see this ball go out to one of those, I assume. It's just a dink over the top. It's a tap back. Willie Wishart will have it. Met strongly by Kenoshi. He's been solid in defense, Kenoshi. Oh, that one error. Josh Dobson and Kota Diab in the centers, with Leondis and Caleb Kelly making up the halves. Cowboys with another piggyback penalty. Big boppers up the middle. Tashi Kenoshi and Anthony Boom. Got Jono Cashman at hooker. Jeff Keane, Kobe Kelly in the second row. And Kobe Johnston to round out the team at 13. The bench is Isaac Simons, Corsa Carrigan, Yoni Mataus, and debutant Jake Zander, making his first SRL appearance, first SRL 2.0 appearance as well. We should see Isaac Simons and Corsa Carrigan coming onto the pitch now for the Tigers. Not seen the props. Oh, there they go. There go the props. And I can tell you, Boom and Kenoshi have been very vital for this Tigers team so far. So I hope it doesn't have too much of an impact. Swapping out 2 of their best players currently. Kobe Johnston. Very quick man. I think he had that much speed on him. Seemed to just fire into that defensive line like a rocket. And here's Caleb Kelly just putting another dink up. Ben O'Donnell Jr. comes down with it. Somehow managed to beat Zach Robinson there. And again, just not really an amazing fifth tackle option. I mean, it's not the worst. You get the Cowboys down this end. You can keep them down there. It's a good result, but a little disjointed, both teams, in their fifth tackle options so far in this game. Blake Harris has come on for the Cowboys, along with Darius Mitchell. Willie Wishart with a Jameson shuffle. Cowboys legend Tom Jameson inventing that little move. We've seen it transfer over to the SRL 2.0. Honey Sharp with a step. He's lost in no man's land down there. Is Coda Diab. Lucas Deuce kicking from the danger zone. Cody Mansell receiving it on the full step one. Justin Monkey's there. Lucky he was because Cody Mansell's eyes lit up. He wanted a 100-meter try here in North Queensland Stadium. Cowboys defense, too good. Let that happen on that occasion. Oh, another error. No, Kobe Kelly, he's got space. He's just running out of stamina very quickly there. Caleb Kelly. Calls a Carrigan with the offload. That's a little cheeky. To his prop forward rotation partner, Isaac Simons. Ended up losing about 5 meters on that play. Leondis, the big boot down to the wing of Nathan O'Donnell, who will not step. A great little cover there from Aaron Leondis. Chasing his own kick, making that tackle. That's what separates good halves from the bad halves. Effort. And Leondis was definitely there on that occasion. Like Harris, he's moving so slow. He's moving like an elephant. A little question about the quality of some of these prop rotations, I suppose. Seen it in some of these games throughout the SRL that once the props come on, some teams, I mean, that's make or break for some teams. Cowboys seem to just be struggling to make meters as much as they did the first 20 minutes. I know it's basically my catchphrase, but these teams entering a holding pattern now. And I say that immediately, and Chad Johnson comes up with a game-breaking play. That's what you need from your playmakers. He gets there on the defensive effort, he catches the rebound, and now the Cowboys are going to have a full set in the Tigers' red zone. Jeff Keen's kicking out there, he's not happy. See a couple profanities being sworn at his players. Willie Wishart to the left. Blake Harris will push his way over on his back. Adam G wants to have another look at it. Mate, I think he's pretty squarely on his back. Bunker will back me up here with a signal of red lights. It's no try. So Wishart will spread it to the left to Deuce, the man who set up their first try. It's fifth tackle. They're in a good position here for a kick. See where Deuce sets himself. It's about 13 meters out. Here comes Deuce. Another grabber kick. Crimp. It hits the upright. It doesn't matter. Justin Monkeys cleans it up. Adam G points to the spot, and the Cowboys. A beautiful try. Lucas Deuce on fire. Pinpoint accuracy. Just clips the post. Doesn't matter because both Michael Crimp and Cody Mansell were filled there. Justin Monkey cleaning up the scraps. That's what makes a good captain. Leading by example. And he'll be stinging after last week, his apprentice Josh Pretlove beating him. Now you know how it feels, Justin, to have your understudy beat you every time you play. Undefeated against me. Well, Pretlove's undefeated against you, buddy. Chad Johnson celebrates like they've won the grand final. You'd think it was a goal kick with 5 minutes left on the clock. That's just the type of player Chad is. Gets excited about every little thing. Passion. Jeff Keane will get us back underway. Michael Crimp, I thought he was going to pass to a forward there, but just elects to take it up himself. And there's another big run from Justin Monkey. He's had quite the captain's knock of a first half. And Willie Wishart with a great run. This is a good set off the points. And set off the points, you just want it to be strong. Pin your opponent in the opposite end. Nothing special. But speaking of nothing special, there's an inside ball to Tony Boucher. That was a little flashy. And now 30 meters away from the Tigers line. This Tigers team putting up no resistance. Willie Wishart, bend, gets rid of Corsa Carrigan, I think that is. Lucas Deuce goes to acting half. Monkey, don't let him do it. He might be a captain. He might be a good captain, but he's not a playmaker. That's the reason he just decides to take the tackle. But I think he's happy with that, to be honest. That's a perfect set after points. And pin Tigers down in this end. They're in their own 20. Now Isaac Summers will just push out of it because I said that. Oh, what a play. I thought that was going to be intercepted twice. Caleb Kelly managed to make the most of it. Tigers not afraid to chance their arms in their own end of the field. Isaac Simons, he's so slow. Gets the offload to Kobe Johnston though. Kobe Johnston able to pinch a couple more meters. Johnny Cashman will go from dummy half. Yeah, you can't get rid of Monkey like that. Good attempt though from Johnny Cashman. I like to see him running out of dummy half. Leondis with the kick. We've got 8 minutes left in the first half. I think the Tigers would be pretty stoked with a 6-point deficit, considering that they've really not had a fair share of the ball in the Cowboys' end. It's all been down the other side. Darius Mitchell. This is more like it from the Tigers. This set of defense. They might go for the 40-20 here. Andrew's setting up for it. No, Willie Wishart's going to go himself. That's his 5th run in the last 12 plays. Definitely chancing his arm, Willie Wishart. He likes what he sees with the tired defenders around the ruck. Down to Eru Ramraid. Got a good matchup, but Chad Johnson's there to defend his own kick. Manages to beat Honey Sharp. But not Ramraid. What a ball to Kobe Johnston. Willie Wishart in the middle, making that tackle. Keenel. Take down the left side. Targeting Chad Johnson there, and here goes Johnny Cashman trying to take notes from Willie Wishart. Which is another 10 meters there. Met by Darius Mitchell. Now Coda Diab goes. They all want a piece of the pie. They all want to go out of dummy half. That one is substantially less effective. Leondis to the opposite side. The alarm bell's ringing for this one. Tyreek Hamilton. Oh, I thought he was gone for a moment. Reeled in by the Tigers defense. Monkey spreads to Harris. Takes 3 men to bring him down. Go Deuce inside a Monkey, nearly drops it. Gets the offload to Darius Mitchell as well. Ripping off another extra 10 meters, but driven back 5, so it ends up being a net gain of 5. Malchus pokes his nose through. Offload to Willie Wishart. Willie Wishart running again, fending Kobe Johnston off. Get away from me, son. Willie Wishart having a monster performance out here. Chad Johnson spreads to Darius Mitchell, who's swinging in the fullback role. That's something I didn't think I'd see. A prop forward, not only a prop forward, a bench prop forward, swinging in the fullback attacking shape. Crossfield kick from Johnson. Ben O'Donnell Jr. is there. He breaks the line. He will not get past Michael Kremp. And so we enter the final 2.5 minutes. Cowboys might not touch the ball again. Ramraid thought he was maybe a chance of making a line break there, putting the Tigers in a bit of position. I think the Cowboys will touch the ball again. Oh, in fact they will. Blake Harris with an interception. Leondis telegraphing that pass. He sent a carrier pigeon to Blake Harris, and he picked up on the message. Michael Kremp now breaks through. Cowboys, they might get to the end of the set. They might be pushed for time though, depending what they do with the ball. Milo Carrigan, Settler, 25 meters out from the Tigers line. Monkey now with a Settler. They will get to the end of the set. They will get an attacking kick. And so Deuce to Zach Robinson, steps 1. That's strongly. Lucky, because he did beat the man there. Lucas Deuce, can he make it 3? Good bomb. contested himself. Eru Ramraid cleans it up. Where was the contesting from the Cowboys? In a perfect spot. Eru Ramraid coming through on a flyer. I'm surprised he came down with that. The Cowboys will lead us 6 points. The difference. 12-6 at halftime. In the second. Well, welcome back to SRL TV. The second half of this matchup, the Cowboys currently up by 6 points in what was a pretty dominant first half. I had a look at some of the stats at halftime. I mean, Cowboys possession, 57% of the ball. They only made 2 errors. They did concede 2 penalties. And they've made 30 less tackles. The tackle count currently 71, 102. So it's been a dominant performance from the Cowboys, which, I mean, kind of came into this game expecting that. Tigers down in the dumps, unfortunately for them. But they're putting up a bit of resistance. They're putting up a bit of fight. We've seen them get absolutely blown out of the water the last couple of weeks by the Parramatta Eels and the Gold Coast Titans. Eru Ramraid flirting with the sideline. In fact, he might go out here. Oh, he's done well to stay in. Jesus. That's a great way to start the second half. And well, I've just seen some subs as well taking place on the field. They're not applying through half time. Jono Cashman there taking the hit up on the last. Good start from the West Tigers for this second half. That's what they'll need. They'll need to keep producing sets like that. Justin Monkey taking a run. He's been very busy, getting his hands on the ball whenever he can. Here's Shaq the Unknown with his first touch of the night. Shall go to Deuce. He's caught flat-footed, but he'll hand it off to Milo Carey. I don't know why he was through the gap there. He had taken the line on. Who knows what could have happened there. But now we'll be setting back for the 40-20. No, he won't. He'll just punt it down the field. That's an odd one. Cody Mansell with a chance to return it. Doesn't do all too much with it. Hit it for Boom. Back on the field. One of their best in the first half. They'll need to be strong in the second if they want to manage to make a comeback here. Ben O'Donnell Jr. with the carry. Matt Usin to acting half at halftime. Cody Mansell with a break. He's got Michael Cribb to beat. He does beat him. Cody Mansell. Too strong. Too quick. Can't be caught. And the Tigers, well, they're back in this. Justin Monkey with the missed tackle. I've been hyping him up all night, but can't be missing that. Can't be giving Cody Mansell that much space. Okay, you up through the middle. And the Tigers, they're going to make a game of this. So Jeff Keane converts. Bubble. While we have the opportunity, waiting for Chad Johnson to kick us off, I'll just point out something about that man right there, Jeff Keane. 121 running meters in the first half. 10 tackles, 0 missed. He's having a captain's knock performance as well as Justin Monkey. Speaking of Monkey, he's 111 running meters, 12 tackles, 1 missed at the break, with 3 line breaks and a try as well. Both captains standing up, trying to lead from the front. Willie Wishart, 100 running meters, 3 line breaks, 3 tackle breaks from hooker. Strong showing from him as well. They're probably my top 3 players at the moment. Isaac Simons with the settler on the Kia Tasman logo. Seems like both captains just want their hands on the ball whenever they can. Seems to be working for both teams. This has been one of the more entertaining matches in terms of just how close it's been. I hope it doesn't get blown out at any point because I want to see a close one. Here's Jono Cashman with the kick. Going to be able to bounce. It's going to be in the in goal. This is a great kick from Jono Cashman, and Nathan O'Donnell is going to be tackled 3 meters out from his own line. That is a great kick from Jono Cashman. And Chad Johnson gets them out of that trouble immediately with a dummy and his 360 spin. Quite the extravagant move. Matadia, flat-footed, needs to be running onto that. Don't know if he was expecting it. Push shot to unknown. Oh, line ball ref. Touchies are doing nothing. Must be Will Kay down on that sideline. He's blind. Fakama makes the most of it though. A night in SRL 1.0. And now another ball will hit the ground. Not quite as good. Brady Mansell forced to run it out from his own 10-meter line. From within his own 10-meter line, I should say. It was further than that. And both teams happy to play a grinding style of football. I think suits this game. I think if you were to ask me where both these teams sort of rank at the end of the season, I would probably have the Cowboys, you know, sitting around that 10th to 6th kind of spot. And the Tigers I'd have sitting in the 12th to 8th kind of spot. I don't think Tigers are nearly as bad as it appears. I think they're a relatively slow side. And that's a bit of a concern, but once that fixes up, I don't think they're a bad team. Got a lot of Patreon players. I think they will fix up their game toward the end of the season. It's just at the moment they're just a touch slow. And teams are exposing that, especially teams that are very high speed. You saw the Titans do it in round 2. And the Cowboys, I mean, they've been unchanged through the first 4 weeks. And that tends to be Justin Monkey's coaching philosophy. Tends to be my coaching philosophy as well. I think that's where he's got that kind of principle from. Very reluctant to change a team list. And Eru Ramraid, he's reluctant to change the state of this game. He's going to put the Tigers in the lead. Or he's not reluctant to change the state of this game. The Tigers will hit the front out of nowhere. Eru Ramraid, hugged there by his captain and his vice captain. No real support. I mean, Justin Monkey, the lock forward, is there, chasing that one. Tigers, wow, they're in front. I mean, you kind of saw it coming with the possession swing the Cowboys had in the first half. If it swung at all, you could definitely see a Tigers comeback on the cards. Can they get their first win of the season? Obviously, SRL Bet 3 is dead and buried with the Manly Sea Eagles losing in our first game of the night. Unfortunately, in a close golden point thriller. But I think we all still want to see a tight, competitive competition. And that's what Tigers winning provides us here. I think we're all Tigers fans at heart here tonight. I certainly wouldn't mind a Tigers win here. I quite like seeing Justin Monkey suffer. Johnny Cashman with a good kick. It's going to hit Michael Crimp. I thought that was a knock on. They won't call it that. I think Cowboys lucky to get away with that. Oh, they won't get away with that. Oh, they will. It's 6 again. Yeah, I'm not sure that wasn't a knock on. Cowboys getting lucky in these last 2 calls. I want to make the most of this, the Cowboys, and a forward pass. They won't get that one. I think that was the least out of those 3 calls. I think that was the least like error. I think that wasn't forward. It was a line ball at best. And that's the one that gets pulled up. But hey, that's rugby league. Sometimes you get the call, sometimes you don't. And the Cowboys, they just saw both sides of the equation in that little stretch. It flicked Anthony Boom there on the shoulder on the way through there. Tigers, and they put a 12-point buffer between them and the Cowboys entering the final quarter of the game. Caleb Kelly will push his way up to set them up. There's Kobe Kelly giving it to the debutant Jake Zander. An attacking kick. Who will it be? It'll be Caleb Kelly. Grub a kick. It looks decent. It gets picked up by Isaac Simons. And Willie, who else? Willie Wishart. He's been everywhere tonight. Oh my goodness, Chad Johnson. What a try. Jeff Keane was just standing there. He was not expecting it at all. Chad Johnson has just thrown it straight to him. I think I've seen Jeff Keane call for it there. Chad, throw it to me. He heard the voice, he's just thrown the ball. Jeff Keane, that's a bit of a cheeky bugger play. And the Tigers, they're going to go up by 12. I mean, I don't mean to curse him, but I think it'd be pretty hard to miss it from here. And yeah, they'll go up for 12. And boy, you've got your money worth if you're sitting down that end. I think every try except for one has been scored at that end. Something about it. And I feel like anytime I go there, as a fan, similar happens. Must be downward slope maybe. Maybe the stadium's sloped. Running downfield. You run uphill going the other end. No tries want to be scored there. We'll get our second last set of interchanges in just over a minute now. And we'll have our lock interchanges with 15 minutes to go. And that'll be it. Teams will be locked in. I think the Tigers have done really well in this game to, survive the early onslaught of possession and then hit back. And now they've got this halfway in the bag. They've got one shoe on one foot. Need to get home strong here, the Tigers. Donald Cashman, he's been great since moving to 6 at halftime. Nathan O'Donnell with a strong carry. Met strongly in defense. Katoni Boucher been quiet on that right second row position tonight. Wishart one out to Kerrigan. Goes to Shakti. Cowboys going nowhere in this set, really. Just content with taking one out hit ups, it seems. Which is odd because they're down by 12. The clock running out. Chad Johnson fails. Oh, accidental offside, sir. Again, the Cowboys lucky to get away with that. Tigers unlucky not to scoop that up and score as well. I think Jeff Keane was there looking for another intercept kind of try. Iru Ramraid with a break. And they're going to start this set 42 meters from their own line. The Tigers rolling down the field. Willie Wishart. What am I talking about? Former Tiger in SRL 1.0. Cleans up the scraps, puts the fend on. 15 meters out from the line now, the Cowboys. Michael Crimp to Kerrigan. Kerrigan met there by the lock, Kobe Johnston. We've got 17 minutes left on the clock. There's 12 points to go for the Cowboys. Chad Johnson feeds to Crimp, who'll feed to O'Donnell. The step. He's met by Ramraid and put on his back. In the end goal, where they send it upstairs. They want to have a look at it. Well, on a no try. I think it's pretty clear that that's the case. Koda Diab, Iru Ramraid, Johnny Cashman in the tackle. Yep, red lights, no try. They go again. The Cowboys now starting to run out of time. Oh, Boucher is smashed by Aaron Leondis. Zach Robinson coming in field. I think he's come on at prop, actually. Oh, he's got to the line. Sneakily done it. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was short, but he's got to the line. He's pushed his way over. And the Cowboys, they're alive in this. Here in Townsville, the home crowd, one of the most passionate fan bases in the league. Always sell out this stadium. Simulated tickets being sold at a very high rate here in North Queensland. Travelling from far and wide, Cairns, Mackay, from Mount Isa as well. Chad Johnson adds the extras. It's 2 points. Trailed by 1 converted try now. With 15 minutes left on the clock. Justin Monkey will come from the field, as well as Kobe Johnston. And that might be a worrying sign for the Cowboys. The man that sort of put him in a position to win this game. Justin Monkey, he's been so strong. Real captain's effort. And will be coming from the field in just under 30 seconds. Willie Wishart will start us off on this set. Shakti with a run. Got a bit of speed in those legs, pumping hard. Cowboys, they want a strong set here after points, especially with Justin Monkey coming from the field. Good run by Lucas Deuce to Milo Carrigan. I've just invented a new player, Michael Carrigan. Michael Crimp has now taken a good run. That's what's happened there. I think I got my Crimp and Carrigans mixed up. And oh, long ball out to Deuce. He's into some space here. Cody Johnson. Cody Mansour. I'm messing my names up right now. Gives away a 6 again, Cody. That's not good. The Cowboys well on the attack now. Inside, outside ball to Michael Crimp. He can't make a break. He tackled 15 metres out. They've got a full set in the red zone here, the Cowboys. A perfect set after points. Shakti. Driven forward. Wishart swings it out to Deuce. He'll try to push his way over. He's not going to sneak, is he? No. He held up. Adam G wants to check it. Make sure. On his back. That'll be a no try. And so, I see Kobe Johnston coming from the field mid-play. What's happening there? Tyreek Hamilton now. Willie Wishart. The Lucas Deuce. Short ball to Sonny Sharp. Gets it out to Michael Crimp. He's met. Well-read defense. Here comes Chad Johnson. Grubber. Wow. He's Grubber kicked that all the way to the Mad Cow. That is... Has he got a lead boot on? Chad Johnson, I mean, I don't know what you're expecting from your kick chase there. They'd have to be very quick to get to that. Oh, big shot. Trying to inspire something. Kanoshi met hard. And now a big bend from Mataus. The Tigers hanging on in that set. It was good defense. And Cowboys, they might have 3 or 4 more attempts, depending on what kind of errors the Tigers give up. They're going to go for a kick here, are they? No, it looked like they were setting up for a kick. Josh Dobson made the last tackle of the set. This is where I kind of expect a try to come, is on this kick return, that kind of thing. Tyreek Hamilton pokes his nose through. We haven't seen much of it. I mean, Eru Ramraid put up a good kick. Oh, Deuce has made a huge mess of it. Kobe Kelly cleans it up, and that could be it for the Tigers. They could really go a long way to setting this one in the win column. Getting their first win of the season. Jeff Keane, oh, I can tell he's itching. He is very nervous, Jeff Keane. He'll take a run to settle those nerves. He'll draw a 6 again, but that is a shocking ball. Nathan O'Donnell cleans it up. We've seen a few of those tonight, most notably from Lucas Deuce on the Cowboys. I feel like that's the most memorable one. In their own end, leading to the Tigers' first try. Wishart out of dummy half. He really likes to get going, doesn't he? I feel like he does it more than any other hooker in the competition. Just likes to move out of that dummy half position. Malik Kerrigan. Big, strong run. Cowboys, clock is their enemy. Starting to get to a point a minute now. Very close. Bakama will eke his way into the red zone. Just crosses the 20. Deuce to Crimp. Crimp. Oh, I thought he had some space. He'll be met. And they're going to be just outside the range of a genuine attacking kick here. They might put up a bomb. No, Deuce takes the line on. Oh my God, Lucas Deuce. Oh, nearly a good kick. Why did the kick chase stop? Who is that out on the left wing there? Because he just stopped chasing it. See, Lucas Deuce, he drags in the defense, puts in the kick very last minute. I think that's Shakti. Oh no, that's Vakama. It's Cooper Vakama on that wing. Didn't chase it. If he tried to chase it, scoop it up, maybe it would have been a chance to get some points there. Oh, short ball to Jeff Keane. There's the captain. Good, strong run. That's 30 meters ripped off. Mataus to Jono Cashman. Will go to Josh Dobson. Not made a huge impact coming on at prop. I mean, you like... my opinion of the backs on the prop rotation is that if they don't have the speed, it's not worth it. I would rather have a slower outside back in the second half than have a slow prop. And that's why, because he just went nowhere there. Caleb Kelly down to the wing. Tyreek Hamilton, he's going to break one. He's going to break two. Easy, no, Cody Mansell there. And that's a huge error there from the Cowboys. Aaron Leondis. Oh, shot again. Kenoshi's been in the wars tonight. Had a few of those shots. Tigers with a chance to wrap this one up. They've had a chance earlier. I mean, even just being down this end of the field is not good for the Cowboys. They certainly would be happy with this, the Tigers, just to camp the ball down this end. Willie Wishart defends it well, traps it with his legs, trap and scrap. Oh, gee, they're getting really dangerous with these passes, the Cowboys. I get that they're sick. There's only 3 minutes left, but some of these passes, I mean, they're going to lose the game if they make another error like that. They just need to find that middle balance between, you know, throwing the ball around, trying to get this last try, and, you know, not making an error that costs on the game. And I think this needs to be a 40-20 if they have any chance in this game. Bakama got the angle, I think, but it's not going to have the distance. It doesn't even have the angle. Cody Mansour now with some space. Cody Mansour wrapped up by Crimp, but there's 2 minutes left. The Cowboys, they might get one play. To be completely honest, I think the Cowboys have one play and the Tigers might have avoided a 0-4 start, unlike the Manly Sea Eagles. They'll go to Leondis. He'll spread it to Kelly. There's Dobson. Bumps off one. That's right to Lucas Deuce in the tackle. Mataus to Kelly. Leondis. He's got space. Aaron Leondis. The minute 20 left. He gets the offload to Dobson as well. Dobson takes on Willie Wishart. Here we go, the Tigers. 2 plays left. And you just ice this game. Here's Caleb Kelly pushing his way over the line. They'll get taken back out to the 10-meter line here. For one last play. Cashman. Bomb. O'Donnell settles under it. And he takes it. And steps one. And he's into space. Cody Mansour luckily had gone back. Because if he didn't, Nathan O'Donnell might have been gone there. Wishart to Robinson. Robinson's got space. Robinson's got space. He's crossing the 40. He's crossing the 30. The Tigers in desperation mode. Wrap him up. And the West Tigers somehow survive. Zach Robinson. And I mentioned it, that if the prop doesn't have speed, you don't want him there. And that is why Zach Robinson, he had a chance to win the game there for the... Or sorry, to send this game to Golden Point, rather. And unfortunately for the Cowboys, the Tigers hang on. The possession, it evened up very much 50-50 exactly in the second half, or in total rather. Our possession really swung. Tackles pretty much the same. Errors pretty much the same. Penalties conceded. The Cowboys conceded a fair few. Missed tackles. Tigers made more. Line breaks the same. Meters gained the same. Both these teams very even tonight. Very even matchup. Just a few moments dictated the outcome. Move on to the individual stats. Milo Carrion, big tackling gain, 28 tackles, 100 meters gained in 60 minutes. Monkey, similar numbers in terms of running meters. Less tackles, only the one missed tackle himself. We'll look through some more of these stats. Willie Wishart, strong game. 4 tackle breaks, 5 line breaks, a try assist from hooker. I mean, I certainly know I'll be giving Willie Wishart some points. I thought he was the Cowboys' best player tonight. And there's not really anyone else of note here. I'll move into the Tigers. Eva Ramraid, 225. He made 5 line breaks. He got himself a try, well deserved. Jeff Keane, captain's knock. That's what you need when you're down and out. 0-4 on the line. Jeff Keane stood up. He won this game for the Tigers. Try, 211 meters, 14 tackles, only 1 miss, 2 line breaks. And I think that's about it. Cody Mansell kept quiet. Only 1 try, 130 meters odd. It's a very tough fought game from both these sides. I've been Jack Carl. It's been a pleasure to commentate this by myself tonight. I love going on these games solo. It can be a bit of a struggle sometimes, but I think we got through this, and I think we all had a fun time tonight. Jeff Keane, first win as captain. I'm so proud of you, man. Back it up next week.